I went in one day to the plasma center to do my fingerprint scan and to type in my information, and it said you need to see the doctor. So I said, okay, well maybe this is just a checkup or something like that. I go back there to see the doctor, and the doctor says, Javon, you've contracted the human immune deficiency virus. And I was like, what is that? And then so he said, it's HIV. I said, oh, no. Maybe you have the wrong person. Are you sure that's my file? Could you, check it again? And so he's like, this is your date of birth, this is your social, this is you. So I'm like, what? Yeah, I was lost for words. So I left and I went to Bentab, and I got myself like checked in at the emergency room, and I asked them to test me because I was told that I caught HIV. I got my test done, and it came back positive. So I ended up going home, telling my mom about the situation, and I was watching TV and I saw this St. Hope commercial. And when I saw this commercial, I just saw people like smiling and so like gentle looking, and at peace. And so they said that they help for people that has, hepatitis or HIV and stuff like that on the commercial. And so my mom says, you need to call that number. So I called the number, and I spoke to Miss Maheen, the counselor, the caseworker here. She was so nice on the phone. She said, Javon, why don't you come in and you bring your information and I'll take care of the rest. You are gonna love this experience. So then I get to St. Hope, and she's waiting for me at the door downstairs when you first come in. And she said, are you Javon? I was like, yes, ma'am. And so she was like, come on, I've been waiting for you. So she brings me upstairs, and we come in, and then everyone was just like so welcoming and so like kindful and, helpful, from the front desk to answering the phones to just taking you to the back to get you set up with all the services that you need. I was just like, oh my God, okay, so this is more like peace, okay? So I get back here, and Miss Maheen, she got me set up with everybody.
Javon is a beautiful soul. He was in a really interesting space in his journey and in his story, and he was trying to make transitional moves and changes and trying to take action on them. He's full of light, very joyous and very bubbly. I feel he has a lot of good in him. Certain life experiences just would get in his way. He was taking them head on, which is very courageous.
So I was just like, okay, I got something to work with now. I got my privacy now, I ended up seeing Miss Prince, my doctor. When I tell you that she's like a mother and a doctor, she reminds me of my mother completely, absolutely, all the way, 100 degrees. She stays on me about my medicine. She stays on me about my health. She stays on me about my weight. It's just, I love her. She is so cool. And I can disclose my information to her about anything.
I first met Mr. Javon Brown when he became a patient under my care late 2019. At that time, during his initial visit, he was a very optimistic, charismatic patient. He did express to me some of the concerns that he had. He was very open and honest with me about some of the social factors that influence his medication adherence and his HIV care. I think because of that, his openness and his honesty, me and Mr. Brown, we do have a very great relationship, and the greatest joy that I've had with him being under my care is seeing him kind of blossom through the stages. When he first came in, he was a little bit nervous, but receptive to feedback, and over time he has become the ideal patient. He's been very adherent to his medications. He comes to his appointments. He still maintains open communication with me. So that has been the greatest reward, to be able to be a part of that and seeing him achieve undetectable status. Yeah.
This is a place to be, Before I came to St. Hope, I lost faith, courage, hope. I lost a lot of integrity. My dreams, I lost who I was, but St. Hope has given me that again. So that's the reason why I'm so thankful to be here and so grateful, because I have my life back, even though I'm suffering with this illness in my life, but it's like I don't even have it anymore because of the help and the foundation that St. Hope has put in place. So that's why I'm so appreciative today, and this story needs to be told, because today in my lifetime, a lot of people in my age range, they're scared to go get tested, or they're scared to want to know their status. You should know. You should know, whether if you don't want to or you do. You need to know. And if you want it to be private, St. Hope is the place to get it. And it's safe. So this is the place to be. It's hard when you gotta tell your parents or someone that's really close to you, or your significant other, I'm suffering from this, or I need you to go get tested, or how this relationship is gonna play out after I tell you this. But it's all about courage and you being bigger than the situation. And that's what I had to do, be bigger than my situation. Before I came into St. Hope, I was not undetectable. I wasn't. And I was so worried about, like, oh my gosh, how many pills am I gonna have to take? Or is this gonna work out for me? Are they gonna find the right medicine? Like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? So I started reading up on HIV and this virus, the CD4 and the viral load type stuff. And it says some real stuff. You have to do some work. This is not like a one-day thing. You have to do this every day. So when I got a chance to link up with Miss Prince, she said, this is the medication I want you to start, and I want you to start it this way and take it every day at this time and do it like this. Drink plenty of fluids. I want you to exercise. I want you to just stay active, stay stressless, and just do what you have to do to get to this point, because I want to see you there. And I was like, I don't think this medicine's gonna work, Miss Prince. So she said, it's gonna work, I promise you. You just go ahead and you do it. So that was the mama came out of her, right? So I was like, okay, that's fine. So then I come back to see her 2 weeks later, and she says, Javon, you're undetectable and you passed your corona test. I'm like, what? Oh my God, no way. And I just like, I don't know, I just went so crazy, because like, I didn't think that I would get this far in my recovery. I feel so happy and so at peace now, because when you first find out you have HIV, it's like you don't know what to do. Your head is like all over the place. That's the reason why I'm so thankful to be here, because I couldn't have got undetectable if it wasn't for St. Hope and the people that are in place to get you to that point. If you're worried, or you're concerned, or you just want to know, and you want peace, and you want to be free, this is the place to be. And that's St. Hope Foundation. You'll get what you need, you'll be taken care of, and you'll be safe. So, man, this is the place. There's so much privacy, and you can walk out with your hopes back up again, and continue with your life. I wouldn't be healthy, and my soul wouldn't be at peace today if it wasn't for this place. So that's the whole reason why this is so important to me. Get your service. So that's what I say, St. Hope.
At St. Hope, you're more than just a number.